Hello everyone, and welcome to my tutorial for the setblock command. Now then, let's just jump right into this because I don't really need to explain much. Setblock is exactly what it sounds like. It allows you to basically place a block. So in the command interface, this looks like this, and we'll take a look at the syntax together as well. /setblock, and then the syntax goes like this: position, tile name or block, and then of course the tile data, and replace or destroy or keep. So now the only thing that's really required here is position and the block, so we'll just do tilde tilde to tilde. Now then, before we go any further, I have to explain exactly what the tilde does. In Minecraft, there are three ways to basically check the coordinate plane. You can either use absolute values, which means that you use numbers here. You can use arbitrary values, which uses the tilde, as well as numbers to, well, I'll go into that in a second. Or you can use a different one that uses carets. Now, a caret, if you didn't know, is this little thing. This thing right here. So I will not be going into carets right now. That's like way off in the future. But if you would like to learn more about them yourself, then you can always visit the wiki and look up how the coordinate system works. So anyways, setblock tilde tilde to tilde. What is this doing? So this is basically telling the game to set the block, the following block, 2 spaces above my head. So each of these tildes represents a plane on the coordinate system. So this is X, Y, and Z, exactly how it's laid out here. The Y value is tilde. A Y value of tilde 2 basically tells it to set the block 2 spaces +2 from my player's current position. So that will be like directly above my head, basically. So that's basically arbitrary coordinate system. What it does is it executes the command arbitrary to the command execution's point. And we'll get into that with the command block here in a second. So anyways, moving on. So let's do let's set blue ice here. Blue ice. And then tile data is basically a if you see my other videos on this, you'll probably know what this is already. It's basically what type of the block that you're placing is placed. So I think the example that I gave in the last video was blue ice. It's basically, if you use concrete, the tile data would be the type, like the color of the concrete. So since we're using blue ice, I'm just going to specify a 0 because of, like, there's only one blue ice, right? And then the rest of these, destroy, keep, and replace. Destroy will basically destroy what's already there. Keep will keep what's already there and only run the command if it's actually air. And replace will replace whatever's in this position. So as a rule of thumb, you always want to do replace. There are, however, other instances where the others are actually useful. So if we run this command by hitting this button over here, we'll see that right above me it is placed a block of blue ice. Now, it placed directly above my head. Now if I move over here and run the same command, exactly the same, not doing anything to change it, it'll place a blue ice above my head again. So that's basically what the arbitrary coordinate plane does, and we're going to be using that pretty much every video in the future that requires coordinates. So, that's -/clone/fill, and all of those that actually manipulate the blocks. So we're going to be using it for set block as well as execute in the next video, and that's basically that. So Let's go into this command block, and we're going to tell it to set a block 5 spaces above itself. So tilde, tilde, 5, tilde. Also, when you're using the coordinate system, you can actually mix these. So if I wanted to do like 5 tilde 5 tilde, then that'll work too. But the difference in doing that is that this will place it along the x-axis of the world instead of the x-axis of the command block. So using a tilde allows you to place it relative to the command block. And then we're just going to do, let's do a chest, if I can spell it right. Then again, tile data 0, and then replace. Okay, now then, impulse, unconditional, needs redstone. Previous output, and that's that. Now if we hit the button and we look up, we get a chest up here. Let me destroy this chest because I know it was kind of up there. Press the button again, and there's a chest again. Now if we press the button while there's already a chest there, you'll see it doesn't do anything. Let's go into the command block and find out why. And it's not going to tell me. Why not? Alright, hold on. Normally this would do something. Let's change this to keep, and I'll show you what it normally does, because it'll definitely do it with keep. Press the button, nothing happens. We go in here, the block couldn't be placed. That's because there's already a block there. Now, if we go to destroy instead, as you can see, particles and the sound plays. It will destroy whatever's there before it sets down whatever isn't. So I'm going to place this command block in here just to show you that that's what it's doing. So that is, in a nutshell, how to use the set block command. Now, a couple things to keep in mind. As you're typing it in the command console, you can get a list of the item names, and if you want to look up something that is obscure, you can just start typing it. So let's just do that, and as you can see, you have command block and then chain command block, honeycomb block, which is one of the new ones, and then you've got powered comparator and unpowered comparator. So yeah, you can reference items using this as well. So that's basically all I wanted to go over as the last thing. If you liked the video and you want to see more of this kind of stuff, then please leave a like and leave a comment telling me what you like most about this series and this video, and what you dislike. So please leave a like and comment and subscribe if you want to see more of this content, and I will see you in the next video. Press button. Now, if we press the button while there's a chest there already, whoops, just a second.